It's good to be home. Definitely back to the land of Whataburgers and HEBs, Austin, Texas.
I love our state so much.
Oh.
Also the land of people who know how to drive correctly.
And not having earthquakes.
Ooh, still too soon.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, guys? We're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we're back with another Schmoedown reaction. This one we got to maybe just a touch late just because of all the California adventures and everything, but we're still doing it because we are committed.
Yeah, so this came out like a day or two before we actually left California. So due to everything being crammed in at the end, which you'll hear about later,
some other time,
we weren't able to get to this before we left our hotel and the plane and everything. And then, of course, there was come home, sleep, nap, and recover. So here we are. We're now at home going to react to this.
Yeah, so this one is Zipper versus Foutch. We're doing, it's a singles match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
this is concluding Zipper Week.
Zipper Week, yeah.
Because we saw before...
Zipping it up.
Yeah, okay. We saw before was Loose Cannons versus Looney Bin, which was a fantastic match. So we're going back to Zipper again just to see what he can do on the singles circuit.
On his lonesome.
Yeah, so he's played against Adam Lavick in Inner Geekdom. Now he's coming over to singles to take on Haleigh Foutch. So the question is, who do you got on this?
It's a hard one because I think, honestly, like, I know Haleigh, as far, I mean, you're talking about you knowing about horror movies or something. Haleigh is really big on the horror movie front, so you know you're looking at a situation where, let's say, she spins horror movies on the wheel. She's probably going to dominate the round two. At the same time, he spins, say, comic book movies on the wheel. He's also going to dominate round two. What I'm saying is I think these two are actually pretty evenly matched as far as general knowledge goes.
Yeah, and once again, we're talking about it coming back down to the luck of the wheel draw or the number that your questions are associated with in round three. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be probably a up-in-the-air type of match. Zipper's been doing fantastic lately, though, getting that push from Kaiser and the Dungeon. So I'm really hoping that backing, that kind of guidance that he's getting is really going to help propel him in this match. Haleigh Foutch, we haven't seen for a hot minute, so yeah. I don't know how quickly ring rust builds, but...
Yeah. So, I mean, here's my thing. That's why I think I would edge with Zipper on this one is not only does he have Kaiser, he's also got Smets and Oyama behind him, too. His teammate Oyama, who knows a thing or two, performed really well with him in the team match that we just saw. So, I mean, he's got a lot of, like, good knowledge, good encouragement backing him in the dungeon right now. Mm-hmm. I gotta say, Zipper's got all the tools in the arsenal right now to pull a win out of this one.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. So
it's some of the tools that maybe Haleigh is lacking at
possibly.
This point. So, yeah, I'd say Zipper. So let's see if he does zip it up.
Let's just watch the video.
Good call.
No. I was looking for you. How you doing?
The kid is good.
The kid abides.
Yeah. Yeah, speak Lassie, I got you.
I have been thinking thoughts about, we should be friends.
I thought we were, but cool. Yeah, we should be friends. I thought we were.
But like Schmoedown friends, you know, would you? Were you so inclined, would you like to be my partner?
Oh, you mean like a team? Like I could be your partner in a team?
A team partner, you know, yeah.
Oh.
Teams, you know, like...
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. Of course, yeah! Of course!
Oh, that's great. That's a cool thing to see. That's cool.
Yeah, that's all good.
No, yeah, we're good. Okay.
All right.
Not by the pegs.
What if I was like half expecting, like, what if he was gonna be like, haha, step one complete.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious. Like, all of a sudden the kid is like super bright and shiny, and then it's like,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back
Hey,
to
it's
the
Danielle.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I am nearly Mark Baby Carotel is in the house right now here today. Danielle Radford is joining me on the desk, everyone. So happy to have you, Danielle.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Momentous occasion for a lot of reasons because you and I, we're now veterans of announcing this thing, but we have two newcomers to the singles stage.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, Haleigh Foutch versus Eric Zipper. That's our matchup today. Haleigh Foutch, she has a great track record with Scream Queens. Eric Zipper, he's been on a number of different teams, and he's been going through something.
Adjustments.
This is going to be his first singles appearance.
There we go.
What is going on with Z-Man? The world wants to know.
Well, you know what's going on with Z-Man right now. He's had like crap of a year. He actually said that he wanted to take her
Crap
on,
of a year.
which is weird because they were at one time. You know, they were put together. They were partners.
In Anarchy last year, they were put together.
And he knows how good she is.
It's true.
I don't know. Is this his management? I don't get this choice at all because he knows that she is. This is her first singles match, but he knows that she's good and that she is someone to be feared and respected.
Yeah,
so.
Z-Man really just kind of, I don't know if he's getting in his own way, or you're right, if he's listening to bad advice from his manager, or he's just kind of going through his own little personal thing right now. But
Yeah.
it's not the Eric Zipper that we first knew when he landed on the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
You know, and I don't want to talk bad about anyone. You know,
You seem concerned for him.
I just think he might be running with a bad crowd right now.
Okay, well, look, he's going to try to make a name for himself in singles, as is Haleigh Foutch. And it's not just that they're trying to get a good record or defeat their opponent. Obviously, they want to do that. But also, a win here today is going to go a long way into proving that they belong in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament that's going to be happening a little bit later on this season. So I think that a win is going to give them, yes, a 1-0 record, but more importantly, it's going to give them a notch in the belt getting into that tournament possibly.
Everyone's trying to get into this tournament, and if they get in, there's no guarantees, but it definitely helps their chances of getting moved on up, like the Jeffersons, into the Ultimate
Great.
Schmoedown.
Now I got that
Sherman
song stuck in my
Hemsley's
head.
not here today, although I wish he was. May he rest in peace. One of the all-time greats. I'm not one of those, but I am going to be announcing here today with Danielle. And
Oh,
we got
so
some
humble.
great
Yes, you are,
interviews.
Mark.
So let's hear from Z-Man and Haleigh right now.
Well, here we are. We made it. Can I finish? Sorry.
Hey guys, it's Haleigh. You know me from the Scream Queens. I've played a few events, but this is my first solo match and I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And I'm so stoked that the person I'm playing is Zipper, my former Anarchy teammate.
Ooh, a rising star, Haleigh Foutch. Haleigh Foutch from the Scream Queens.
The crazy 80 greats try to say that 15 times.
I don't know what happened. We were friends. We got along well, and then it's like when World's Finest fell apart, just like everybody else, she just abandoned me. And now here we are.
Yeah, Zipper and I go back. He was my teammate in Anarchy, and we worked together, so I got to know his weaknesses and strengths from the inside. I'm curious to see what that vibe translates to in the ring, though, because we've never played on opposite sides, and that's a whole new vibe.
Haleigh Foutch knows her stuff. She knows horror movies. She's got scary knowledge. She also scares me a little. So when we get in there, anything goes.
Kayla and I have had a really good run together in Scream Queens. I am excited and nervous not to have someone to lean on, but I just think that makes the challenge that more interesting, that more challenging.
Look, I'm gonna need you to start winning matches. I'm gonna need you to start pulling your weight in the dungeon because I'm gonna tell you this. Then Harloff will start giving you endorsement deals. I know British Knight Sneakers, they're probably looking for a spokesman. Minute Maid, Raid, these are all things that fit you.
Look, this is my first singles. I've waited forever for it.
Can Kaiser get like a
I'm
best
here to
new
make the best of it.
personality?
I'm here
Yeah.
to win. That's the goal, and that's why I'm here. So, Zipper, my buddy, my friend, ideally would be a stepping stone to my greater victories.
I'm in singles now, and anyone who faces me is about to get zipped.
Yes! In your face.
Well, he can say that.
Pun is a pun. No matter who says it. I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay, well, Danielle, you see that? Again, it's just, where is Eric Zipper's head at? There seems to be a lot of people occupying that brain space for him right now, whispering in his ear, giving him advice. You don't seem to like it too much.
I don't, you know, and again, I don't want to look. We're all on our own journeys, and I don't want to speak bad about anyone, but I don't. some of these guys, I think, are not playing the game for fun the way it should be played. They're not playing it for fun or playing it to win. I think some of them are like genuinely playing it to be mean.
And I think Haleigh Foutch is playing it for the right reasons. Because
Yes.
not only has she always
Those
been a big
meanies.
fan and she's been a great personality, but I think that getting some victories under her belt alongside Kaylin with Scream Queen, she has a quiet confidence about her right now that you can sense when you talk to her, because she knows what her strengths are. She knows the strategy of the game a little bit better. And I think that more so than just regular movie trivia know-how could factor into who wins here today. Who is giving Eric Zipper strategy advice going into this match? Haleigh knows how to play the game. Can Zipper keep up? We're about to find all that stuff out right now. Before we get to that, I want to go to the tail of the tape. Danielle Radford, who, what, how are these people good at anything?
All right, well, when it comes
I guess
to
that leaves why and
very
when.
good at new releases, which is mind-boggling.
You were good in elementary school, weren't you?
You were a great contributor for Collider.com.
No, I was quoting Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze.
So that's a no.
Super horror.
Shut up.
She's a big horror fan as well, so that's a pretty good breadth. How about Eric Zipper? What's he got?
Now, for Eric Zipper, he is an expert at directors and Judd Apatow movies.
Judd Apatow is a director.
He is a director. I was going to.
I'm only giving him one string for that. We are ready to go here. Somebody's going to get their very first win in the movie Trivia Schmoedown Singles League here today.
You love to see it.
I feel like we're two proud parents right now.
I want to see my baby succeed.
We're going to see somebody succeed. You ready to go?
I am so ready.
Then it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I like getting to announce these things sometimes too, and getting to introduce these two competitors. Here we go. Introducing first, representing the dungeon, Eric Z-Man Zipper.
Sounds more like X-Man.
That is not Eric.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my God.
That's
Who brought it in a company?
X-Men theme.
And now I know when I want to be played at my wedding.
This is kind of violinist coming out for him and playing.
This is very exciting for both of them.
This is what I'm walking down the aisle to.
But I do want to make it clear, this is not Eric Zipper. Oh, there.
Oh, there he is.
There is a Z-Man coming out in his Wolverine shirt. Manager Kaiser is right there. So Zipper's going to sit down. And this is an actual violinist in studio that we're watching. He's actually playing chords.
He has tipped him.
Dude, that was awesome.
That's fantastic.
Well, I figured I would class up the joint with a little chamber music today. Meet Rawl from the Sioux City Falls Philharmonic. It's his day off. Enjoy.
All right, so Kaiser has connections with the Sioux City Philharmonic.
Yeah, you know when you love to see it. You love to see a talented, you know.
That is Rawl, and Eric
And he has
Zipper.
dropped his money.
Eric Zipper kept the tip
He
that
kept the
Kaiser
tip.
had given to
And just
Rawl.
the tip.
Just the tip for Eric Zipper.
Danielle Radford, how dare you? There's children watching.
And him.
Hey, you're younger than me.
That's right. Well, Rawl now
Age is all up here.
courtesy of Miss Radford when she does tie the knot, because he will be performing at her wedding. Tickets available on sale now. And his opponent.
To be fair, also, just so we're clear, age is also
Representing
age
the
sometimes.
Scream
Just
Queen.
be fully clear.
She is Haleigh Foutch. There's Haleigh.
Now see, that's what I like to see. Someone's wearing sunglasses, but they're still smiling.
Right, a little bit of fun in the sun. Haleigh Foutch coming out. Eric going in for the handshake. Will she? Oh!
Zipper,
boy.
no!
Blood.
I'm sorry.
The crowd does not like it.
Ooh.
Okay, Haleigh
Oh.
Foutch saying she is not.
He is lighting a fire under Fouch. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea.
Take it
It's
easy.
never a good strategy.
All right, we're going
Nope.
to try to keep the animosity to a minimum here, as we do have a match to play, and I'll remind each competitor of the rules of the movie. Now that the rules have been read, I will ask the competitors, Haleigh, are you feeling confident?
Yes.
Sounds like it to me. Z-Man, you seem to have a lot going on right now with all the hubbub about your intro and going against your Anarchy teammate. You ready to play?
Feeling good. Let's do this.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Come on, Zip.
All right.
All right. Look at this. We got new markers finally.
Round number one. Your first one will be
They smell.
by Danielle X-Men. Radford.
Oh,
In the
man.
category of action adventure, who plays Henry Jones Sr. in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Ooh, I like these markers.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Ooh. You know, sometimes you just have to get excited over the littlest things.
1, and the pens are down. Haleigh.
Sean Connery?
It is, in fact, Sean Connery. Did Z-Man have it?
Sean Connery.
Nice.
Be Sean Connery.
I'm still waiting to be impressed.
1 to 1, and we're off and running here. Your next category is in the world of horror/thriller.
Yes.
Horror thriller. And your question is, Tony Todd and Virginia Madsen star in what 1992 horror movie about a vengeful spirit who is summoned by saying his name 3 times into a mirror?
5 times.
There were a lot of
Yeah. This is 5 times there.
oh, you do this or do that. I never did anything.
Oh, we would always do
Yeah,
that.
it's 5 times.
Yeah.
Women love horror and really creepy things.
Yeah, the answer is not Beetlejuice.
Think to prepare us for the real world.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Eric Zipper.
Candyman?
It is, in fact, Candyman.
Candyman.
It is Candyman.
It'd be Candyman.
Candyman.
Candyman! He can.
Candyman can.
I've just been told
Because he
my
mixes
ears
it up
it's
with
actually
blood,
5
makes the
times.
world
They got
taste
it.
good.
They got it.
Did either competitor know that?
5 times.
Yeah, it's 5 times.
It came up on Movie Talk not too long ago.
Did it really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, then
There we
there
go.
you go. Beetlejuice is 3 times. Candyman, you really got to want him to show up 5
How many times is Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary is 25 times. You can say it 25 times in the mirror.
She knows. She's attempted it at home, kids. Don't try
Wait,
it
if I say
yourself.
Bloody Mary
All right,
25 times, I
2-2.
get one?
Both competitors feeling good early.
Nice to
in
know
the
if you're
match.
hungover.
Next category, Danielle, is dramas. What's in store?
Little effort.
Who plays the title character in the 2017 drama Roman J. Israel Esquire?
All right, I'm going to try something. Ready? Roman J. Israel. Roman J. Israel. Roman J. Israel. Who shows up? We can't say.
No Esquires here.
Who shows up? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
Am I
down.
blanking on his first name?
Denzel Washington?
It is
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
It is
Oh,
Denzel
it's
Washington.
Denzel Washington as a lawyer.
Denzel Washington, yeah!
I said Washington.
Still
I was completely blanking on his first name.
Need the first name.
We move on to animated movies. Movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Your question in the world of animated fare. Which Disney animated film has main characters named Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde?
I was actually watching this movie last night as I was falling asleep, just trying to like relax after coming back.
Nice.
Right in the middle. In fact, it's on my laptop that's right down here that's recording the audio from the mic. You can actually see it right there in the upper corner.
I'm not changing the camera angle.
That's fine. I meant you
Pens
can.
down.
No, it is there.
Z-Man.
Zootopia.
It is Zootopia. Did Haleigh have it?
Zootopia.
She
There
did.
we go.
It'd be
All
Zootopia.
right, we're
Zootopia.
halfway through round number 1. We have
That's
2
awesome.
perfect rounds so far. If either competitor or both competitor gets a perfect round number 1, they get all 8 questions correct. We will ask a bonus question. Danielle, what's our next category?
In the category of fantasy sci-fi, what was Gollum's original name in the Lord of the Rings films?
I'm going to go with Pete.
Yeah, it was Pete.
Congratulations, you asked one of the few Lord of the Rings questions that the Cinefanatics could actually answer easily.
And Creepy Pete. 5,
My precious.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you, Haleigh.
Smeagol, Pete.
It is Pete Smeagol. Yes.
Pete
Zipper.
Smeagol.
They do have Smeagol.
That would be Smeagol.
Smeagol. I'm sure I misspelled something there, but it's Smeagol.
Creepy Petey Smeagol.
Dirty hobbitses.
Your next category, I'm already laughing, and it's good because it's comedies. Oh, boy. Comedies. Your question. Which
Cool.
historical figure does Amy Adams portray
Yep.
at the museum Battle
yes.
of the Smithsonian?
When's the last time you went to a museum?
How do you spell
Oh, God.
Phonetically, just get
Museums are only for
it
kids.
as close as possible.
Does Dodger Stadium count as a
Because
museum?
if O. Russell still counts.
it? Yeah.
3,
Oh, David O. Russell.
David O. Russell.
1. Hands down. Z-Man, what do you have?
Amelia.
It is
No, he
Amelia
did it.
Earhart.
He did do it phonetically.
All right, I got it.
It's Amelia
They are
Earhart.
neck and neck
I mean,
here.
Earhart, yes.
Amelia, not Amila.
Well, now you know why they work so well in anime.
That's a different
They
name.
are, as they would say, simpatico.
Amila. Amelia.
Amelia. No?
Nope.
I knew it was Amelia Earhart.
We go to family films. Danielle, what's their
You just didn't write Amelia.
Who directed the 1985's The Goonies?
Oh no.
And a fan has dropped their beer. You know what that means.
Mm,
We need more protein.
Think.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
It's
Haleigh,
one or
who do
two.
you come up with?
Total shot in the dark. Richard Donner.
That shot in the dark is going to pay off because that is 1
Oh,
point.
okay.
He can't have it as well.
Richard
He
Donner.
did.
They are
Richard
just
Donner.
neck and
I put
neck.
Ivan right in.
It's almost as if someone cleaved one brain.
I was like, Richard Donner or Spielberg? I don't think it was Spielberg at that time.
There goes my perfect round.
I think Spielberg produced it. I think it was Amblin Entertainment that had a hand in
All right, your last
producing that.
category
But
is a Patreon question. The following question comes to us from Jake Hammer. Jake Hammer, thank you, Jake.
thank you, Mr. Hammer.
Putting that hammer down on the Patreon.
Patron supporters. If you want to hear your name read on an upcoming
You could just not
movie
react to
Schmoedown
it. You just let it
check
go.
out Schmoedown Patreon today.
It's actually funnier if I do.
In the case of Jake the Hammer,
Not to
he
me.
wanted the category of movie quotes. Movie quotes today. Things said in movies. And Jake's question. And keep in mind, if the competitor gets this one right, they do have a perfect round number 1. What 2004 sports movie has the quote, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody."
The audience seems to know it.
Audience giggles.
Yes.
They're so drunk they're dropping beer bottles.
I know the actor who said it. I'm just trying to make sure I got the movie right.
I want to see Two Perfect Rounds so bad.
4, 3.
Can I get a repeat, please?
Certainly. What 2004 sports movie has the quote, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody."
And that is using one of his JT.
Yeah, I got the right
Does
movie.
have 2 more.
2 more. Haleigh has not used hers yet. And we don't
Man, I was one question off from getting a perfect round.
Okay, seems like the answers are in. 5,
That frustrates me.
2, and 1. Z-Man, what do you have?
Blades of Glory?
It is not Blades of
Nope.
Glory. No perfect round for Z-Man. Does Haleigh have it?
Is it dodgeball?
It is
Haleigh
Dodgeball!
It is dodgeball. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Story.
And this is a true underdog story.
Both of these competitors, two great
Jake Hammer
rounds
likes us better
for
than
ones, and now,
Andy
Z-Man,
Schick does.
You can take a quick smoke break because there's a bonus
Yeah.
question just for Haleigh Foutch. Haleigh, you don't need to write this one down. You just answer it whenever you feel like you know what it is. Danielle, you may administer the bonus question at your leisure.
Which film gave Meryl Streep her most recent Oscar nomination?
The Post?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
The Iron Lady?
Nope.
I would have gone with Florence Foster Jenkins, but it's The Post.
It's The Post.
The Post.
It
Oh my god,
is-
that was a movie.
I mean, I got 8 questions correct.
Man, that's
It was a
fantastic.
movie.
I just didn't get a perfect round.
These are all movies.
I forgot that
This
one
is
right
the
after I saw
this is
it.
the movie trivia
It's
Schmoedown.
actually the
These are all movies.
names right there on the shield, and we move to round number 2 of this 3-round movie trivia Schmoedown match here today with a highly contested matchup. Haleigh Foutch, 8, Eric Zipper, 7. Round number 2 is upon us. This is the wheel round. The Wheel of Fate. Dipper has 2 JT rules remaining.
Yes.
Haleigh Foutch has all 3
Round
of
2.
hers. You also each
2
have
JT
rounds
rules.
remaining should you need to
2
use them.
competitors.
Not
2
Haleigh
announcers.
Foutch,
Fight.
you find yourself not only the favorite in today's match, you're also in the lead by 1. Would
I
you like
guess.
to spin the wheel first
Not
or defer
physically.
to the Z-Man?
Trivia.
I will maintain my air of friendship and defer.
Wow.
Wow.
She's trying to keep the friendship alive.
Classy Haleigh Foutch.
So here
May or not
comes
be
the
actually be a strategic
That is
move
an aggressive
in this,
spin.
spin.
in which
Kaiser
case,
gets in there.
I guess looking at the wheel also makes it do things. That is a
Yeah,
part of management.
Kaiser
is
looking like
steering.
an assistant manager in Bad News Bears.
It's funny.
Did not take kindly to that part.
No, we really didn't like it.
All right, we're
Oop.
looking at maybe
Oop.
actors and actresses.
yep. So keep that.
He's gonna
Okay.
take it. Not a lot of hesitation
No.
in the Z-Man.
Good move.
All right, Eric shows famous actors and actresses. Your first question of 4 is, who voiced the spider Charlotte
Julia Roberts.
in the 2006
Yes.
family film Charlotte's Web?
Some Aaron Woos.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Sandra Bullock, B. Julia Roberts, C. Meryl Streep, or D. Helen Mirren?
It's Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
I think he guessed, and I think he got it right.
'Cause
That's
I
a
would've-
point for
Good
Zipper.
guess.
I was almost wanting to guess Julie Andrews, but
Yeah.
All right, Kaiser in the back clapping like he did anything.
He managed. Your next question. What classic Hollywood actor directed and also starred as Davy Crockett in 1960s epic The Alamo?
ooh, 1960s.
Who starred and that was
Directed and starred. In
in the
1960
Alamo.
1961.
I'm trying to remember who played.
2 points.
Yeah, I was trying to remember who played Davy Crockett in like the Disney's Davy Crockett movies.
Keyword there is
He's a good
The
guesser.
Alamo.
yeah.
All right, your next question, Eric. Who played Bruce Willis's wife in the 1999 film The Story
It's
of
like
Us?
Sybil Shepherd. No.
Yeah. Demi Moore.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Michelle Pfeiffer, B. Meg Ryan, C. Joan Allen, D. Goldie Hawn?
Goldie Hawn.
Not so lucky that time. That is incorrect.
What's
Haleigh,
Michelle
for
Pfeiffer?
Still your options in multiple choice.
Or Meg Ryan?
A. Michelle Pfeiffer, B. Meg Ryan, C. Joan Allen, D. Goldie Hawn.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Give her a point.
Yeah.
That is a solid steal.
That's a big steal.
Still
because
has all of her JTEs left too.
she is within one of Eric. Eric now still has one more question, but then Haleigh gets a spin at the wheel, so she could really take advantage. Eric, your last question in round number 2 in the world of famous actors and actresses that have had some acclaim and probably have an agent. Scarlett Johansson and Rebecca Hall fall for the same man in The Prestige, and what other movie?
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
He got that one!
Oh,
No
wow.
hesitation, no waiting on that. He knew it off the top of his head. A huge Vicky Cristina
That's impressive.
Barcelona fan.
He was ready
I was confused.
to
So
go
is
with
the
that,
question
and I
just
attribute
the
that
two of
correct
them falling in
answer
love
to
with
manager
a
Kaiser,
man in both movies, or is it the same actor that they fall in love with in both movies?
6 times.
So it's
and
either
paid
Christian
off for that
Bale
2
or
points.
Vicky
Hugh
Cristina
Jackman or
Barcelona.
whatever
Vicky
in both
Cristina
movies.
Barcelona.
She
Vicky
gonna
Cristina
appear?
Barcelona.
I think it was Hugh Jackman.
She brings it up.
All right, it's 12-9. Eric.
That's a question.
Sharing a lot with Haleigh Foutch. That's what we want to see up there.
That's what we missed.
All right,
That was
Haleigh,
what we
you're
liked
up
first
at the
time.
wheel, and even though it was a nice final answer there by Zipper, he only has a 3-point lead. And Haleigh, if she gets a category that she's confident in, she could have a big lead going into round number 3. We'll see what happens. As the wheels spun,
It's a good
round and
solid
round
spin.
it goes.
Oh, but that spin gets a clap? Okay.
Right.
Kind of reaching there.
I don't think she has to worry about that. She
Ooh.
gets spinner's choice.
Oh,
Comedy.
Comedy.
Comedy. Okay, she's gonna choose to spin again. She's gonna do another
Spinning
spin.
away from comedy. Spinning away from our life profession.
It's literally the only thing that either one of us at this table cares about. It's fine. We won't take it personally until we do. Oh!
That's a
Ooh.
big spin.
What?
New releases.
This is
Ah.
a spin of fate.
As much as we do love our comedies, I think for Haleigh Foutch, she's a regular on Movie Talk, like we said, Collider.com, a bunch of other places you can find her writing on the latest movies, and now she has spun new releases. That is pretty
The
impressive.
tables have turned.
Impressive.
4 questions. Danielle will be administering your new release.
They look kind of weird upside down, but
My,
they have turned.
how have the
Number
turntables?
1, who plays Cash Green in the 2018 dark
Lakeith
comedy,
Stanford.
Sorry to bother you.
Stanfield.
Stanfield, yes.
Lakeith Stanfield.
That is correct.
What she said.
This is why we're teaming it up right here.
In one of Zipper.
We would be a good team.
Number 2, John C. Reilly and Steve Coogan shared the screen twice in 2018. One film was Stan and Ollie. What was the other?
Was it a Sherlock Holmes thing? Holmes and Watson?
Okay, was it A, Holmes and Watson, B, The Sisters Brothers,
Ooh.
C, Ralph Breaks the Internet,
Ooh.
or D, Hot Air?
Well, now you've completely thrown me off.
I think
Breaks the internet.
Sisters Brothers.
Holmes and Watson?
It was Holmes and Watson. Dude.
Oh, well, you know, I saw that once and it was a
Look,
terrible movie, and I completely forget to admit that that movie ever exists.
Yes, but to be fair, you saw it and I didn't.
Go here for Haleigh.
I mean,
How did I get it
One
right?
night, Michelle thought she had hooked up for a one-night stand with what celebrity?
Denzel Washington.
Yay!
Denzel Washington?
Yay!
Remembered his name this time.
Denzel, heavy game.
Roman J. Israel.
Roman J. Israel, Esquire. Don't forget the Esquire. That's how the thing you get when you're a lawyer.
Rearing his very handsome head once again.
We said his name too many times. Every question.
Is that where it comes from?
I'm learning something.
Showed up, and then we kept saying his name, so
How dare this show be educational for real facts and not just movie trivia?
Yeah.
Who played King Orm in Aquaman?
Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson. That is correct. It is not
My
Denzel
original
Washington.
choice for Hank Pym if they were going to go with the younger Hank Pym in the Avengers movies.
He would have been good.
Yeah.
2-point lead going in to round number 3, the round that will decide the match. What a beautifully played, smartly played match by both these competitors, Eric Zipper and Haleigh Foutch. Zipper taking famous actors and actresses. Haleigh saying, you know what, I like comedies. I respect Danielle and Mark's life choices, but I think that I'm going to spin again. She got new releases. It certainly paid off for you. What was your read on round number 2?
These are two competitors who are clearly a match for each other. It is a darn shame that they can no longer see eye to eye or face to face, because really it is as if someone took a beautiful team and then cleaved them in twain.
Yeah, but I'm going to start to
They did
part
what?
ways with you here,
Cleaved them in
because I
twain.
like the fact that Eric challenged Haleigh after watching these first 2 rounds, because this is
They were
this
cleaved
is a
in
good
twain.
match we got brewing right here, and it's about to get
Come on,
steamy,
man.
because in round number 3,
Steve.
somebody's
Words.
getting a win, somebody's getting a loss, and somebody's getting a lot closer to the ultimate Schmoedown tournament. Here's how round 3 works. All right, so Haleigh, you have a 2-point lead over Eric Zipper, which allows you to pick your lucky numbers first. What feels fortunate?
10, 13, 17.
10, 13, and
Okay,
7.
sticking with the 17, I believe.
17?
Yeah.
17.
Sticking with the double digits.
That's right, all double digits. Does Eric match the bold strategy and go all single digits?
7, 12, and 3.
He said no. All right, Eric. Because you are in a 2-point hole, losing to Haleigh currently, you're going to get yours 2-pointer first. You selected number 7. And your 2-point question to be administered by Miss Radford in the category of?
Brad Pitt.
Ooh, I like him.
I like him. He seems like a nice boy. Who plays the double-crossing casino owner Willie Bank in Ocean's
Al
8?
Pacino.
Al Pacino, yeah.
Al Pacino.
That is correct.
All
Al
right.
Pacino. 2 more points on the board.
We are
Nice.
back to tie. And now Haleigh.
I didn't know an answer to a Brad Pitt question would be Al Pacino.
Okay, Haleigh. 10 is the number you selected for your 2-point question. And that corresponds to Angelina Jolie.
No.
Also Al Pacino.
And
Also, Brad Pitt.
who provides
Ooh,
the
not
voice
anymore.
of Master Shifu, the trainer for the martial arts masters in the Kung Fu Panda franchise.
Dustin Hoffman?
Give her 2 points and give
Al
her the
Pacino.
lead once again.
What do you think?
Kung Fu
Kung Fu Wow.
It's gonna suck if I get this wrong now.
It usually does.
So 12
Okay.
for your 3-point question.
Wow.
For 3 points, in the 2015 comedy Unfinished Business.
Oh, the category is
Oh,
2000.
sorry. The category is 2010s. In the 2015 comedy Unfinished Business, Vince Vaughn goes on a memorable business trip with his 2 employees. Name one of them.
Owen Wilson.
Ed Helms. I don't know.
Sweating a little bit here. Some of that confidence is starting to...
Ben Stiller. I don't know.
The usual suspects.
Maybe on that.
People hang out with Vince Vaughn, not the actual movie.
Yeah.
Repeat the question.
That would be
In the 2015 comedy Unfinished
was that the Brat
Business,
Pack?
Vince Vaughn goes on a memorable
Something like that.
business trip with his 2 employees.
No, the Frat
Name
Pack.
one of them.
Frat Pack.
Brat Pack was the 80s Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire.
Yes. Schmoedown. Oh, we're watching it.
Yes. Hence where that comes
Repeat
from.
the question.
That's his last JT rule.
In the 2015 comedy Unfinished Business, Vince Vaughn goes on a memorable business trip with his 2 employees. Name one of them.
Hmm.
5.
Michael Cera.
That
Incorrect.
is incorrect. We were looking
Dave
for...
Franco or Tom Wilkinson?
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are 2 actors that we did not mention.
Yeah.
I
That's quite a
On his second JT
quite a stretch of
rule,
actors
Brad,
there.
I have seen that movie.
Dave Franco to Tom Wilkinson.
I forgot about it.
That is
Well,
a
nobody's gonna forget.
I
about this
remember
match
what
because
movie
this
that
is
is
an
now.
all-timer here, and it could elevate itself even higher if Eric Zipper.
It's a very forgettable movie, but I remember which one it is now that I've heard the actors.
Haleigh Foutch. Eric, I believe you selected number 3 for your 5-point question. And
Okay.
Danielle, what category did he get stuck with?
That is in the category of rom-coms.
Oh boy.
Rom-coms.
I'll be fine, RB3. I'll be fine.
Okay. A little bit of that armor starting to crack. In The Big Sick, Kumail Nanjiani plays himself. Who plays his girlfriend/wife,
What's her name?
Emily Gardner?
Zoe Kazan.
Yes.
Yep.
That is correct.
That's correct.
5
Hey.
points. That Camille's a nice boy.
He's not going to let Haleigh off.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah, great movie, and I love Camille.
I actually want to watch that again.
Here. She can tie it with her 3-point.
Always in the mood.
But we know Haleigh. We know she wants to do more than just tie it. She wants to win this thing. So Haleigh, for your 3-pointer, you selected number 13.
Yes.
And that corresponds to
Horror.
the world of fantasy science fiction.
Close enough.
And your question for 3 points to tie Zipper. Who plays the villainous Mr. Barron in 2016
maybe not.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children?
I mean, X-Men Light.
Yeah, basically.
Johnny Depp.
No.
Go 5,
I mean, it was the
4,
Tim Burton movie, I believe.
2. I can do that. Who plays the villainous Mr. Barron in 2016's
I don't know this.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children?
Samuel L. Jackson?
We are tied at 20.
Oh.
MFer, MFer,
Ooh.
MFer, MFer, MFer. No, Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson has been summoned through a mirror in the bathroom here at the studio. And in the meantime, we just have one of the best matches of the year brewing because
By
it is
saying one of
20
his
to 20.
famous words
Eric
like
Zipper, Haleigh
5
Foutch.
times.
The
Yeah,
only
basically.
difference being Haleigh Foutch still has a question remaining.
And 2 are for JTE rules.
If she gets this one right, Haleigh Foutch wins and has a very convincing.
I'm rolling, yeah, basically. This is one of my new catchphrases, by the way.
The what?
Yeah, basically.
If Haleigh misses this,
No.
we go into sudden death overtime.
That'll be on a t-shirt when we start selling merch.
Yeah, basically.
You selected number 17.
Good job.
And Doug Williams' number corresponds to Disney movies. Disney movies. And your question. For 5 points. In the film Moana, what is the name of the goddess that has her heart stolen
Tafiti.
by Maui?
No.
Is that it, or are you making up words?
Yeah. Tafiti.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
In Moana,
I
what
love
is the
that movie.
name of the goddess that has her heart stolen by Maui?
The Heart of Tafiti.
Hang it out.
There is a
5,
chance that I'm mispronouncing it, but
3.
I think it's right.
Leave that last repeat.
All right, last JT rule. In Moana, what is the name of the goddess that has her heart stolen by Maui? Five, 4, 3,
Let's take this to sudden death.
2.
All right, look at the comments.
Tafiti.
Sudden death.
Tafiti
Good job.
is the answer. All right, so
What was it?
Tafiti. Tafiti.
Tafiti.
The tough one. That's a tough one.
That is a tough
The
one.
tough 5 point.
Sweep the leg.
I didn't know it. He
Alright,
did.
so,
You're welcome.
Kaiser giving some very timely advice from 1984's Karate Kid to Eric.
What, I
Zipper,
can't do it?
Which is not actually going to play into this match because we're just still doing movie trivia. Although it is sudden death, here's how the rules work. It's going to play out the sudden death rules as I have read them to you.
Yes.
All right, now I'd like to point out that was not with the aid of a teleprompter. All right, so as we move on to sudden death, Danielle and I are going to take turns asking questions. We're not going to tell you the category that the question is in, just so you all know. We're just going with
Cool.
question. All right, your first question in overtime sudden death. Who plays Sacha Baron Cohen's brother in the
Yep.
Brothers Grimsby?
Ooh. Yes, got it.
And you just have
Funny movie.
For me, that's a random movie to try to pull an answer from.
It's a funny movie, but wow.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you first, Haleigh. What was your answer?
Steve Coogan.
Okay. Did Eric Zipper have it?
Mark Strong!
Mark Strong.
Got it. Mark Strong.
In overtime, Eric Steven Zipper.
Let's go Zipper.
Good job, Zipper.
They're booing, but you know what? I'm all for a dungeon win.
Yeah.
Classic match.
Next violinist is back. That is wrong. He just got tipped again, probably by the same money that was tipped to him initially.
I like how he's able to get percussion on that violin.
Pick it up and it's just a realtor's face in the middle reminding you that you can buy a house that you can't afford because this isn't real money.
Well, look, if these matches were some sort of monetary value, we'd both be buying a mansion in Malibu off it because what a competitive, down-to-the-wire, sudden death
Amazing.
epic this was by two new competitors to the singles scene. Danielle, what's your review of Haleigh and Eric now being in the world of the Schmoedown Singles League?
Well, Eric Zipper, obviously, he came in and
We're not supposed to know that
he
theme.
had his people around him. I feel like
We
there were
don't
a few
watch
times
sports,
where
remember?
Strowman
Oh, that's what that's from?
started to slip because
Oh,
he
you're just
came
making
out
up a
with
tune in your
Haleigh.
head?
Haleigh is
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah, you should go
at it.
copyright that
I'm
tune.
very much looking forward to seeing what she does in the future. This is
It's a
one
good
of those
tune.
scores where
Good little
it
jingle.
is deceptive. It is deceptive to say, you know, it's a 0-1 or a 1-0 because this came down to the wire.
Past the wire. We
Past
went
the wire.
Straight to overtime.
To the limit,
redlining
to
it.
the wall.
What a matchup it was. An interview with
the
Eric
window.
Zipper, the winner,
No.
and the loser,
To the
Haleigh
wall.
Foutch.
Man, that's about as far as you're going with that.
Starts with Jen. Take it away.
Oh, Haleigh, I thought you had that.
Me too.
The minute you landed on new releases, I was like, it is over. Because that's what you do for a living.
I know. I missed one. I don't know. That was a really, really painful loss. That stings.
Were you surprised he hung on and it took it to sudden death?
No. I think Zipper's super smart and a really good player, and I wasn't underestimating him at all. I'm just frustrated with myself.
Why? Well, what struck out to you the most in that match?
It's just like how close I was to having a perfect match and then missing a couple really that chafes. I mean, the thing that like is killing me is like I guess I need to watch more terrible comedies, which is not something I ever want to do. But those are the
You
ones
gotta
I miss.
embrace the bro comedies if you're gonna land on comedy.
I've never seen either of those films, the Holmes and Watson or the Brothers Grimsby. So I need to go watch the 5% on Rotten Tomatoes comedies.
Ooh.
No, it's just sometimes it's about finding what your blind spots
You really
are
don't have
and
to.
filling in those gaps.
You know?
Because I haven't seen either one, and guess who got them both correct?
It's okay not winning because you knew Holmes and Watson.
Yes, and it will help me get over this self-rage I'm processing right now.
Oh, but you know what? Looking past that, you and the Scream Queens, you guys are in. You two are in the tournament, the teams tournament. How are you feeling about that?
Great. I'm super excited. I thought our last match was our strongest yet, and I'm feeling, I'm pissed at myself right now because I didn't win this, but I feel like I performed really well. So I feel good about it.
I see lots of bro comedies in your future as you prep for this teams match.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I'll suck it up.
You'll get
Watch
them
the stupids.
You'll get them next time, all right?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks
See
so
you
much.
again. And we are back with Eric Zipper and his manager Kaiser. Eric, you find yourself in the singles tournament now. You're all smiles. How you feeling?
I feel good. I was a little nervous there towards the end, but weirdly enough, Brothers Grimsby saved me. I even looked that movie up yesterday because I was like, this is exactly the kind of dumb movie that's going to come up.
I was like, why were you looking that movie up yesterday?
Yeah. Mark Strong is in everything, so I just had to be sure.
Kaiser, you've got to be feeling pretty good about this.
I'm gonna tell you, unbelievable. I mean, when he hit overtime, I haven't been that nervous since I got caught shoplifting at the Disney store. But I gotta tell you, he pulled through, and
That sounds about right.
corruption, huh? They kicked this kid in the
Like,
curb.
that's about on
They
brand.
didn't want anything to do with Eric Zipper, huh? I guess one man's trash is another manager's faction member. So welcome to the dungeon.
Did you just call me trash?
I'm proud of you, kid.
Alright, either way, I am feeling good about being in the dungeon. This is, since I've been in the dungeon, I've been winning, so, something's going right.
What are you guys doing in the dungeon that's creating these kind of results?
Well, Jen, that's classified.
Maybe I don't want to know the answer.
That's classified information. But how about this? We're gonna leave you with some outro music because we've got more work to do. He's a star now.
Okay. Good luck in the singles tournament.
Legend of Zelda.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
All right, well, Danielle, you see, obviously a very exciting excited. Zipper, we're getting a little bit more insight into
That's probably
what
not gonna sound good on the mic.
strategy has been courtesy of Kaiser, his manager, as well as him. But Haleigh Foutch, I don't think she's lost.
You can't pretend like there isn't a mic down there now.
Like this.
It's made an appearance on video.
And it's the luck of the question. It's the luck
That
of
wasn't
the
a
category,
microphone.
and it happened to break Z-Man's way, not Haleigh's way. But I think that she's got a bright future competing in the singles league.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see what
Yeah, it
both
is.
these competitors do next. At this point, there is a possibility that Zipper might be going forward into Ultimate Schmoedown, but I cannot wait to see what Haleigh comes up with next because she is an amazing competitor, and anyone who battles against her, they better be prepared and not take her lightly.
I don't care who you are in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, Ultimate Schmoedown tournament.
You have Lion King in your head now, too?
Or Haleigh on the other side of that table because you are about
Just
to.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you scared your cat.
Thank you all for tuning in to this
She was
edition
sleeping
of the movie
calmly.
Trivia Schmoedown for
Finally.
Danielle Radford. I am Mark Baby.
Well,
Garrett
now
Ellis.
she's up and about.
Good job.
Check out the Patreon, the movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Select which tier is right for you today, and in audio form, you can get us.
You did the
wherever
Lion
you
King
get
call.
your
Now she's
podcasts.
coming over here to bother us.
At Himalaya for all the help that they
Great.
provide day in and day out around this place. And how about a big hand, at least from me and Danielle, to all of our hardworking crew here. What a great, just the best group of guys and gals you could possibly ask for, helping us out behind the scenes and making this thing possible. And the biggest thank you to all of our fans out there watching it, and maybe just as big of a thank you to Raul, whose actual name is Seth, and he is a very accomplished violinist, and we have a link to his music you can check out in this video's description. For that, we're going to say thank you, good night, and we need a nap.
Yeah, so
Yep, and there she is. All right. Okay.
so needless to say, after we've gotten back from California, my little kitty cat Lola has been following me around like crazy. So therefore, she's been a little more prominent around and about while we've been filming this episode. So
either this video at some point, maybe, or a little bit of time left, or maybe one of our next videos, she'll be probably up in our business up here. But
again,
either way, there she is. This match, I think we called it from the beginning on this one that it was going to be close. Like, these two are pretty evenly matched, and that's about the definition of evenly matched right there.
Yeah, going to sudden death and then squeaking out by winning on the first question in sudden death. Yeah, that's extremely close.
That's about as close as you can get.
Still, fantastic game for Zipper. Fantastic performance for Haleigh as well.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's nothing to hang your head about there on that loss. It's okay to lose with some of those movies being the answer, Holmes and Watson. But yeah, this is what I like to see. Like, we're not gonna play like we on the other side of this camera here are unbiased about any particular competitor. We like all the competitors, sure. Everyone's great. Love everybody. We're big Dungeon heads over here, though. Some people boo them. We over here are fans of Smets, Zipper, and Oyama now.
yeah.
I'd say that I gave Oyama a little bit of crap at the beginning for his catchphrase and stuff, but I'm a fan of all three competitors in the dungeon. And Kaiser. I'm probably the biggest fan of Kaiser.
Just because he's a great personality.
I love Kaiser. Kaiser's great.
Yeah.
I want to see more of Kaiser always. Kaiser better not leave the Schmoedown ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a solid win for Zipper. I think this is exactly what he needed in his camp going into really the tournament and the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
Yeah, so love this match. I kind of would have liked to have seen what would have happened had like Haleigh spun horror, mainly just because I want to answer some horror questions. I just love answering horror questions. But that was a fantastic performance from her. Like you said, nothing to hang your head about. I'm eager to see what more she's going to do since this was her first singles match as well. So
yeah, and it looks like the Scream Queens are going to be in the teams tournament, so that's something to watch out for. Also, you're gonna have more chances for horror questions there.
Yeah.
So speaking of more chances, you actually have more chances than just these videos to check us out, because as it turns out, we've gotten some cool opportunities lately while we were in California. One of those opportunities was to hang out on Action Movie Anatomy with Andrew Guy. Ben wasn't around during that time, so he called us in and his special guest, Coy Jandro, to talk about Spider-Man Far From Home.
Good thing we saw that movie right before we did a spoiler talk on there.
Yeah. So if you've seen that movie and you want to watch the four of us especially Coy, because he knows his stuff about Spider-Man. You want to watch us all talk about the lore of Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man in general? That's going to be one to check out. We'll probably throw up an iCard up there. If not, it'll be down in the description below. Action Movie Anatomy. It's not going to be, at this point this video is going to come out, it's not going to be the last one that happened, but just click over to Popcorn Talk. They should have it as one of the last few episodes that are up. So check that out. We had a ton of fun doing that.
That was so much fun. It was fun kind of like nerding out on comic books with Coy Jandro.
Oh yeah, I will always say yes to doing that. The other thing to look out for is Eric Rodriguez, who we usually call out here during the promo section of these Schmoedowns. He does all the editing for the promos here. Fantastic editor. While we were out, he invited us over to join his Nerd Chronic podcast too. So that is something that is up and ready, available. I don't believe there's any Spider-Man Far From Home spoilers on that.
No.
But we do talk with him about the Schmoedown, how we got involved watching it. So you get a little bit of the history of the Cinefanatics background there.
That's probably one of the most in-depth history of it. Like, we've mentioned it on here before. We mentioned it in our Houston video.
Yeah.
We've mentioned it quite a few times, but I think that was probably one of the more in-depth discussions we've actually dove into exactly how we formed, why we formed, and what we've done so far.
Yeah, so to see us talk about that, I say see us, it's an audio only, so you can't see us. You can hear us, though, these magic voices. We talk about all that stuff, as well as the current movie news of that time, and TV news, game news, all sorts of stuff that he talks about on his podcast. Go check it out. Go give him some support over there. We have the video that he puts up, which is still just basically audio only. We should have an iCard up there for that too. If we don't, it is also going to be down in the description below. I believe we can also possibly link to just the audio wherever it's available at too, so that you can just listen to it at your leisure rather than having to click on a video. I believe he would love the support on all different forms. So
So yes, we had an amazing time while in California, going to VidCon and stuff. I believe we might have some more stuff coming out later on. Just stay tuned. You'll see that as this becomes available. So anyways, what did you think of this Schmoedown? Let them know by going over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe over there.
Toss them some support.
Definitely would help them out. Also, we highly recommend hopping on to the Schmoedown Patreon. By donating to there, you will have access to matches early. You'll be able to see them before anyone else on YouTube. We highly recommend doing that.
Just $1 at least. Other tiers as well, but at least $1.
You'll also be able to hop onto the Discord. You can participate in chats over there as long as you're donating $2 on the Patreon. Make sure you go do that. Help them out, because they need that money and they deserve that money. They put out a fine product.
And they're trying to get a studio of their own, so
they're going to need that money.
Hopefully it's a big deal next year. So
yeah. Also, what did you think of our reaction? Make sure to let us know down below in the comments. We are actively seeking any kind of feedback. What do you like? What do you not like about our reactions? Let us know down below. Make sure you also hit like and I guess dislike if you absolutely have to.
Yeah, if you're going to leave some comments down below, you can burn us if you want. Just be honest about it and don't be troll.
Yeah. Also, above our heads, there is a subscribe button. Over here off to the side, as usual, are a couple other videos that we have made. And as always,
Denzel Washington, yay!
Yeah, later.
See ya.
Seriously, you don't have to see Holmes and Watson to survive in this world.
You do not.